Welcome to Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, our special holiday show. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. This show is all about the holiday season and how it affects your home, your family, and you.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces Holiday Special.
A big part of holiday activities is entertaining. And if dinner parties are in your plans, you're going to be setting the table.
You know, a nice set of dinnerware may be in order, and they make a fantastic gift. Designing Spaces teamed up with one of America's leading manufacturers.
That's right. To take a closer look at holiday table setting ideas, here's Jody Dombrowski.
For most households, the holidays mean dinner parties, entertaining, and family get-togethers. Table settings are central to holiday events, and the holidays are a good time to appraise the dinnerware you may be using. Designing Spaces has teamed up with the good people at Lenox, with 120 years of long-standing fine china, to look at holiday table setting ideas. Joining us is Beth Baer, Director of Marketing, to give us some ideas for those special dinners using examples from the Lenox line. Beth, great to have you with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Sure. Now, we're going to see 3 different table settings today.
We are. We're going to look at 3 different approaches to holiday entertaining, and they'll all be using our American by Design dinnerware in celebration of our 120th anniversary.
Wow, 120 years, that's really amazing.
It really is. Lenox is a company that stands firmly behind both its rich heritage as well as its superior quality. In fact, we have had the honor of creating formal dinnerware for our nation's presidents that dates back to Woodrow Wilson.
Wow, incredible.
And some of our most recent services that we created include the Reagan, Clinton, and Bush administrations.
Very nice. Well, U.S. presidents excluded, today we're going to look at some table settings for our friends and families. So would you mind giving us a guided tour of each one?
Absolutely. Let's get started. Our first table setting represents a traditional Christmas, one that's dressed for a formal, elegant evening. And this is one where your guest will truly experience something extraordinary because not one detail has been overlooked.
Absolutely. It is beautiful. Let's talk about the print first.
Okay. Our table is set with our best-selling, most popular Lenox holiday pattern, and it features a great holly and berry design in rich greens and reds, and it's edged in a gleaming gold. Now, a traditional formal 5-piece plate setting would consist of a dinner plate, a salad plate, a plate for your bread and butter, and a teacup and saucer.
Okay.
We've created a dramatic backdrop for our dinnerware by adding this great tartan charger. And if you're not having a formal affair, chargers are also great as serving platters.
And even the wine glasses pick up the color of the berries, which is such a nice accent.
These are our Tuscany holiday balloons, and they're made of fine crystal, features a beautiful oversized bowl that's great for red wines, and I love the red hue on this. It makes it perfect for the holidays, and of course, you need stemware for toasting.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
And Beth, there is a beautiful backdrop to all of this, which are the linens.
There is. This table is beautifully dressed with a tablecloth that's created by our partners at Bardwell Linens, and this is their best-selling tablecloth, shown here in the Lenox Holiday Nouveau pattern. It's printed on a cotton polyester jacquard damask. It's made of permanent press, so it's machine washable, and it requires little or no ironing.
That's very nice.
The grand finale to any entertaining is when you're serving dessert and coffee. And what better way to do it than with our 12 Days of Christmas dessert plates and mugs. They all feature the great holly and berry design, and each plate features a different design of the 12 Days of Christmas. So it helps tell that story that we all know and love. It starts off with the partridge in a pear tree and ends with the 12 drummers drumming.
Wonderful.
What's great about these pieces as well is they're microwave safe.
So we can heat up our coffee or apple pie.
Absolutely, and dishwasher safe.
Wonderful. Well, this definitely will leave a lasting impression on our friends and family. So let's take a look at what's next.
Absolutely. So now we're going to look at something that's a little more on the contemporary side.
Right. Now, Beth, this is a nice contrast to our first setting in that it's a little more modern and it's casual too.
Absolutely. It's so cheerful and fun, and it's really created for a casual entertaining scenario. But what it really addresses is how do you dress up an everyday white dinnerware pattern, but still create a festive feeling that's warm and inviting for your guests. So shown here is our Tin Can Alley dinnerware. It's a fine bone china with a great ridge design, has a very clean, modern aesthetic to it. We're dressing it up by layering on our Mary Berry pattern in our Simply Fine dinnerware collection. It has great silvery swirls, red and pink berries, and all tied together with a great red ribbon. So that you can see just adding a little bit of pop of color, that red, that brilliant red, totally transforms your tabletop.
Sure, then we don't have to invest in a whole setting for the holidays.
No, you really don't. You can add simple things in like a dessert plate or little tidbit plates that are used for appetizers.
It's a great look. Now, is this all dishwasher safe?
It is. The Simply Fine dinnerware is not only dishwasher safe, it's also microwave safe, it's oven safe, it's freezer safe, and it's chip resistant.
Oh, wow.
So we guarantee that it will not chip, and that is actually a lifetime guarantee.
Well, that's fantastic. Beth, and I'm noticing the linen is so soft. It's just luxurious to the touch.
It really is. Our table is set with beautiful linens from Bardwell Linens, and featured here is their Simply Fine solid color collection. It's made of a microfiber fabrication, which means that it's spill-proof and it's stain resistant. So you don't have to worry about spills because they instantly bead up when they hit the table and you simply wipe it away.
Oh, gotta love that. Let's do a little demonstration here.
Okay. Ooh, there's a spill.
There we go. It's great and easy cleanup for those party fouls, I guess.
Absolutely. It's machine washable and the colors will never fade.
And we have one more setting, which is a buffet setting, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
So let's go check it out.
sounds good. Now, Beth, over here we have our buffet set up. Tell us about this.
This is a setting for a more relaxed entertaining. So it's perfect for a brunch, a buffet, or even an open house where you might have friends coming and going throughout the day. You still want to create a festive ambiance, but one with a less traditional twist.
Sure.
So featured here is our Simply Fine dinnerware, and it's featuring the chirp pattern, which is set on our Lenox fine bone china and has a great splash of turquoise color.
So tell us about the place setting here.
Okay, so we added a little holiday flair to our setting by adding in a luncheon or a salad plate that features two birds decorating a little Christmas tree with a flowing banner that reads Happy Holidays.
Great, so you can use it all year round, but then add that special touch for the holidays.
Exactly.
And Beth, let's talk a little about the linens too. They're beautiful, they're embroidered and they're bright.
They are. These are again from Bardwell Linens, and this is their embroidered chirp pattern. It's made of a beautiful polyester blend. It's a selection of table runners, napkins, and placemats.
And it looks like the pattern's even carried onto the champagne flutes here.
They are. These are our Simply Fine stems. It's made of a non-lead crystal that has a great break-resistant technology to it. So what that means is, if your glass accidentally topples over, you can rest assured and breathe easy because it's not going to break.
Beth, where can we find more on Lenox?
You can find everything that you've seen here today, plus more, on Lenox.com.
And a retailer?
If you want to find a retailer near you, that's also available on Lenox.com. But Lenox is carried in most major department stores.
Excellent. Beth, thank you so much for bringing us this beautiful Lenox line that will leave a special impression on our holiday memories.
Well, thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
Sure, happy holidays.
You too.
And if you'd like to review this portion of the show, you can go to designingspaces.tv, and you can also find a link to the Lenox website. For Designing Spaces Holiday Special, I'm Jody Dombrowski.
Sorry, we are out of time.
Well, we hope you've had as much fun as we've had here at Designing Spaces, our special holiday show. We're already into the first week in December, and we have so much more informative and helpful topics coming up for the season. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. We'll see you next time, and have a safe and happy holiday season.
Bye-bye. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces. Welcome to Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, our special holiday show. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. This show is all about the holiday season and how it affects your home, your family, and you.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces Holiday Special.